Hi. Um, I've been away for a minute, and I do apologize for that. I was celebrating the holidays with my family. Shocker. I know, but that's how it is. Um, welcome back. Uh, I hope I didn't miss anything. Really don't. Yeah, it's just been crazy, crazy world we live. But I'm glad that we're here. As cliche as that sound. I guess I kind of want to start. I want to start something a bit lighter. I guess I don't want to talk about any like serious stuff. I think mainly because like I'm not really too well versed in it. I haven't really read up on stuff. So, and then I want to get my stuff correct when I do want to talk about it one day. But probably I'll talk about this, right? Recently, I've gotten like I fell off with like streaming, um, media. Like Spotify, Netflix, all that stuff, right? And, like I do like certain things. I do watch certain things like TV shows and music and all that. And Spotify, I have premium, but honestly, it's kind of gotten such a bore to do premium. I think like premium is good when like it's an option and it's probably the better option. Oh shit. Anyway, um, I tried to use a free version of Spotify before, but I couldn't. Like I remember in high school, I tried to use it and it sucked. Like I just got tired of it already. I just decided to get like the premium version when I able to get a job. So ever since then, I've been using the premium. I spent a lot of money on it, so why not use it? But like at this point, I just got so bored. Like I have my playlists, yeah, I have them all downloaded, like hours on hours of music. I like at the same time, it kind of is like I really want to keep paying for it when I could just do something else with like my money. But recently, I've gotten myself a disc writer, more specifically an LG disc writer. Um, I think it only does DVD minus R. I think if I remember correctly. Um, I like it. It's nice. Well, first of all, right, I should have. I'm dumb. I kind of used some CDs on accident. Like, I put them on like a MP. Let's see. Let me start from the beginning here, okay? Um, I first bought my DVD writer at Micro Center. Probably the worst experience I've ever had in my life at Micro Center because I'm it's basically what you expect at a Micro Center, dude. What do you expect? Anyway, I got myself a disc writer. It was like $25, which is pretty good, I think. I saw like some stuff more expensive on like uh Amazon, so I'm like, I just well get 25 bucks. It was on sale too, so hell yeah. But regardless, right? I bought it and I bought like a pile of like 100 discs at Walmart. At Office Depot for like $50 for that. I'm kind of pissed about, but anyway. Um, when I first did it, right, I thought it was like MP4 files that could work. But I used like MP4 files of like stuff on my playlists, downloaded them, and put on my CD. Lo and behold, I tried to test it in the car, did not work. I'm like, why doesn't it work? I tried like looking it up. Turns out I think it's just a wrong file. I put it on an MP4 file instead of a WAV file, maybe. I don't know. Not too sure. Um, I think I don't know. it kind of pissed me off because like, man, I wasted like, I didn't test, I didn't like do one CD and test it. I made like 5 CDs, which is my bad, you know. But the reason why I want to say stuff like stuff like that is because I kind of fell off with like streaming online media. You know, I think like the way sometimes these companies act predatory and very anti-consumer, their product is just so like honestly, I think it's just so weird. I just don't. It's just so annoying. You know? Like, there's no point, you know? I'm wasting money on like shit that I don't really need a month. It seems cheaper, but you know those kind of costs out adds up a bit. You know, like I pay $6, $7 a month really on Spotify Premium. Add that on like let's say 12 months, so around $7 times 12 is like four, I believe. And I spent like $80 on these CDs, so well, $80 together for the whole CD thing, whole setup really. So I spent like $7 more I would have paid, or really like $5 more I would have paid for CDs to keep them forever than, than to keep utilizing my streaming stuff. Which and I think right now, like as retros, like right now, like a very instant, like rewarding. I guess it's like isn't not really worth it because like you spent so much money on like DVD and then DVD writers and like whatever. I think in the future, right, if I look back on like the stuff I have like physical copies and manifestations of my own like stuff. Hell yeah, you know? Like what? I don't have to keep paying for, I don't have to rely on Spotify like going down and like whatever bugs and stuff like that Spotify has. I just have CDs. I have CDs. Hell yeah. And like I like a whole plethora of music, so usually I just like um have multiple hours playlist of like different music. Like I have one where it's my mom and I used to like watch or listen to a lot of rock in the car when we go anywhere. So play that. I have like a whole playlist of that. I could entertain my mom for a bit. Um I also have like playlists for like Playboy Cardi. I love Playboy Cardi. I think his music is great. Like one of the best music to date. You a good person? I don't think so. You good music? I think so. You know? So I have that. I also have I already had a bit. I haven't played this game in a minute, so I apologize for my unknowing crafts and all that. So but I think anyways, right? I have a whole playlist of things I like a lot and everything like that, right? Yeah, I think that's such a good alternative to what streaming has become today. Like everything is so forced. Like the payola of like streaming artists and everything becomes such a like bore to like find new artists when you know they're kind of being paid off by a label and they're not really authentic enough. it sucks, you know, but like that's how labels are, and and they pay off Spotify for their shit, and it's so annoying. Like I don't care about a sponsored album on my like listen now or whatever. Like, fuck, dude. If I find an artist I like, I'll like it, but if not, then no. I think one of the artists, one of those is like Somber. Somber, I know has been getting a bit of flack. Not recently, but like recently, I guess. But I never really liked his music. I never really liked it at all. And like when it came out, like he says that kind of stuff at a concert. You know, to minors. You know, people forget it's for minors. For minors, man. Come on now. Anyway, I never really liked this stuff, and I kept getting recommended it by like Spotify. I thought at a certain point it was just like Spotify doing this thing again where they're trying to sponsor artists to get their like labels satisfied. Like I got so annoyed, I didn't really give a shit about it. Later on, I found out he was actually popping. Okay, I'll check out his music. I never really like his music, but like I was like, okay, whatever. Uh, I was like, it makes it harder to find artists whose music you might actually enjoy if you're getting pushed the generic, uh, like artists and musicians who the label is trying to push out, as opposed to labels who or people who deserve chance at stardom. That's one of my issues with Spotify. It's like it's just annoying. Fuck. Right? Another one is like I think they're just such a weird company. You know, there's something like you have to pay so like I get it. You pay X amount of money, do all that, but like whenever free version had a bit more accessibility, I think I would have preferred the free. But you know, they have to paywall certain things, they have to add certain things to make the paid version, the premium version, more pricing to those. And I find that that's very anti-consumer. No, like I want to listen to music, man. I'm not trying to listen to whatever the fuck they want me to listen to or whatever new uh invention or whatever product they have put on their app. Like for a minute, I was on YouTube. I was on Apple Music. I kind of got fed up with like all the updates on Spotify. But then like after a while, I kind of just switched back to Spotify. I was paying more for Apple and Spotify, so I was like, whatever, back it's fine. And then Spotify just kept like changing its shit. And it has so much AI in it. I don't give a fuck about what AI this, AI that, bro. Give me some music or something. I'm not trying to go tech whiz on a fucking music app, dude. Get out of here. Whatever, I guess that's how it is. It's annoying, man. I think I'm complaining a lot about it, but I feel like it's valid criticism. I don't give a fuck about AI in my shit. I just give a fuck about if my music is, and like if my music like rotating like playlist well, like you shuffle it. They're really shuffling it, dude. It's just like such a weird thing. Like it doesn't feel like it's being shuffled at all. It's annoying. It seems like minor gripes, right? But like I think it's very valid. Like if I'll say it right. The whole thing where like it showed like keep just being weird. Like commercials I've seen. Just makes me irks me wrong. Okay, so fast. What the fuck was that? Like commercial? I don't know. I haven't seen a commercial yet, but like the stuff I've like heard on like Twitter and all that just makes me a bit like irks me the wrong way. You know? The way that it doesn't really pay its artists that much, it's kind of just an insult to like the music industry, because like we want to uplift artists who don't really have the backing of a label. I want to see them, thrive. I want to support them, but one new listener is like literally a penny, 1 yen, and it's so bad. That's so bad. As a company who makes billions of dollars, to not pay your artists, like that's how you make $1 billion, really? No, that's basically an insult to not only the artists but the people who want to support the artists. Like, come on, man. And I don't think I'm really like helping with like downloading stuff and like doing all that, but like enough CDs. But like, what better alternative is there? It's just so weird to me, man. I wish stuff was like a little bit more like here kind of manage. Like with physical with like every other company, media company, video games, music, movies being like streaming and online digital purchasing and download. You don't really own it, Like, why would I want X corporation to like manage my profile and like the stuff I buy? I should own. I bought that piece of media. It makes no sense, man. It went like the whole PlayStation thing where they cut a game and they didn't refund the people who bought the game when they took it off their library. It's like so stupid. Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. For a company to do that, you know how much trust you could lose like that? Like, oh my god. Be fucking for real, dude. So weird. And the companies that think like that and like believe that that kind of stuff is like okay to do, they're like, are you dead ass? It's so weird. They do. I wish like stuff like that wasn't so like abhorrently like utilized by companies where like they have utmost control of your library and purchases, and they hide that behind TOS and term and like and shit like that policies. Wait, man. I so annoying. Did you see the horror stories on Twitter? And you're like, oh man, that could be me. Like if I have like a Nintendo account and it gets banned because I start modding my Switch and I can't access my online games, I'm crashing out. I am legitimately losing my fucking shit to that, dude. Go find Miyamoto and legitimately go crazy on him. Cause like, why would you do that? Why? Or whoever owns fucking Nintendo, why do that? Makes no sense to me, I think that's like one of the main reasons why I have CD. That there's like the stuff I have, like the music I have on Spotify is like is mine. Not anyone else's, it's mine. Like y'all can use it, like not use it, but view it on like my profile, I guess. But like I have CDs of my favorite artists here in my room, right? One of them is like called Echo 2K. One's Freak Ocean. No, those are my shit. That's my shit, bro. I paid for that, my own money, to keep as a way to support not only the artist but to support my hobby and my interests. For companies to come in and take that away from me because there's some secret evil rule in their evil TOS, you can be evil. Fuck no, dude. It's so weird to me. No, I wish companies had more um consumer friendly platforms so that they allow people like us to access their product and I like their product more. Not too much to ask sometimes. Come on, people. Too much to ask for like companies to be consumer friendly. Well, I think that's pretty much my right. um, I will say this right. So I've been away for a minute because I have stuff to do. But now that I'm back from my I guess my 3-week vacation. I can go check out my TikTok. My TikTok's been blowing up recently, or blowing up like not retrospect, but in comparison to earlier, it's been pretty well. You know, I've been enjoying it a lot. I appreciate those who come from there to check out my other stuff. You know, like my Twitch streams and my YouTube videos like this. You know, so it's awesome. I like that. It's so cool to me. I never really thought I could make something out of this stuff. You know, I never really think that I could do TikTok like that. I never had TikToks until like 2 years ago. I think. Really, a year ago. I think it was after they tried to ban it in the United States, but then they got bought or whatever, got allowed to back. But yeah, you know that's cool. I didn't know a girl community like that, so I get it. But yeah, I think after every video, I will put a flower here too, as commemoration to y'all being here. So, uh, check out my Instagram. It's very small, but like it's fine. My TikTok. I'm almost at 100 followers, by the way. Go if you want to see that. Go do that. My YouTube's at 40 subscribers, which is actually pretty cool. Um, so if you want to do that, do that. Do whatever at this point, you know. Be nice. Don't hurt each other. Your vegetables and fruits and sandwiches. Okay. But no pickles. I hate pickles. Anyway, all right. Goodbye. My F3. What's the key that like? There it is. Goodbye. Oh shit. Goodbye. Oh, wait. That's so lame.